going to be that way. Knew it was going to be hard. Told our team that, and with everything that Iowa, is their bowl game, their senior day, the whole deal, and then those are tough conditions out there. And I don't know if we played our best, but we did what we had to do. Came in and got it done. Proud of our team, and give Iowa a lot of credit. They played hard. Like I said, that was difficult. It was a game of field position. There was a lot of things that played into that, and I thought we did a real, other than probably the first drive defensively, I thought we played really good. Played really good up front. Played physical. That was a physical team. We knew they were going to run the ball at us, and I thought we brought. I told the team in the locker room before the game that it was going to be about winning on the line of scrimmage and being physical up front on both sides of the football. And in the end, I thought we did that well enough to win the game.
The turning point when you got out of the 1 yard situation.
Yeah, that was a big. When we were backed up, I was a little nervous. And I told him, I just said, just give me one first down, and that was big to get out of there. And we got first Taylor got out of there. Got us a little bit of room on the sneak, and then big run by Rex, and I thought that was big because it got us in field position back.
Hey Bo, the Rex coming back in the second half, what was the decision-making process at halftime, and what was the series of events that led you to put it back in there?
Well, I talked to him. I thought I just thought it would be. He was chomping at the bit, and I thought it would be a boost. I thought it would be a mental boost for us, and I talked to him, I talked to the trainer, and I said, I kind of went into the game thinking that we're only going to play him if we need him, and I thought we needed him at that point, and I said, how do you feel about it? And Rex said, let's go, and glad we did. Let me tell you, the other guys were running good too. I just thought it was more. I thought it was something that would give us an emotional boost, and he's a big part, obviously a huge part of our team, and a big, gives us an emotional lift, and I thought it did that for us.
What do you feel like he gave you in the second half?
He made some really good runs, made some good tough yards, and like I said, he just gives us another weapon, and you have him, and I thought Amir ran good today. I thought Braylon ran really well today, and Rex just gives us another element.
You won 6 in a row. Did you talk about that accomplishment?
Well, I remember when I guess it was after Ohio State when I said what we needed to do. You guys all kind of looked at me like I was a crazy man, and I probably thought maybe I was a crazy man at that night. But I believe in this team, and I thought that I'm proud of those kids in that locker room. I really am. I'm proud of that group, and we're not done. We have one left, and I told him enjoy it today, but we're looking for something bigger than what we than winning our division. And no, it's not going to be easy, but we're the situation we found ourselves in 6 weeks ago. I'm proud of this team that they've hung together and put ourselves in this position.
When you set that goal out after the Ohio State game, was there part of you that was calculating that to be you were challenging your team, wanting to get them emotionally ready for this run?
Yeah, I thought that's what we were capable of doing, and I was challenging not the players, the coaches, myself, of going. I didn't like obviously the way that where the situation we were in right at that point, and I knew there was more out there for our team. I've been saying that, and I still think there is, and we're gonna have to play. We're gonna have to play well next week.
Could you talk about
how much did the wind affect your game plan going into the day of the game? And is that some of the worst wind you've played against before?
Yeah, that was. Those were some tough conditions. That was. Obviously for both sides, for both teams, and I wasn't exactly sure how it was going to affect us for a while. but it was difficult. I thought it was. There were times when you felt like it was on the sideline, like it was dying down, but then you saw some of the tricks it was playing on the ball, and that's why I told the team before the game it was going to be about being physical, and it was going to be a running football game because those were, like you say, those were really difficult conditions.
So obviously Eric Martin was a big part of the defense. Could you just talk about how disruptive he was and what you saw from 46 today?
I mean, I think he's done what he's done all year. He's been a big-time factor for us, and he plays with such great energy and passion, and he played well. There's a couple plays in there I know he'd want back, but he just brings that energy. He's a leader out there, and he just loves to go out and play. He's had a tremendous year for us.
You had Steinkuhler go out and you had Jackson go out. How do you feel about how the guys replaced them and how your team fought through that?
I think we did good. I think we replaced them well, and we've been pretty fortunate this year with injuries so far. We lost a couple guys, and I thought guys stepped in well. On both sides. Mark Pelini came in at center. We didn't want to mess with Penzick was playing a lot of guard. And then you see Chase Rome, and you see the guys who stepped in, Thad, and the guys who stepped in there on the defensive side. So both those guys will probably be out for next week. So we're going to need to step up and one more time.
What were their specific injuries?
An ankle and a knee.
Steinkuhler was an ankle.
Steinkuhler is the knee.
You mentioned the win, but can you talk about Brett specifically and how he handled it today?
Brett, I thought he handled it pretty well. Other than that last punt I thought the snap hurt us on that, and it looked like a guy got a hand on it, but I thought Brett did well today. That's a kicker's, punter's nightmare. That kind of win. I was watching in pregame warm-ups, and there were some of those punts were literally going 20 yards. I mean, when they were trying to kick it up in the air. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Bo, did you go in knowing that you were going to have to run today, or did you get here thinking the game plan would be different, or did you adjust on the fly?
Well, like I said, when you have conditions like this, you have to make big-time adjustments, and a lot of things you were going to do get thrown out the window. A lot of times it's like if you throw with the wind, you're good, but when it's this strong a wind, it's not easy to throw into it, against it, with it, against it. It doesn't matter. It was because it was swirling in there too, and it just made it difficult. And Taylor actually throws a really good wind ball. He throws such a tight spiral. He's able to. He throws the ball in the wind a lot. And, we practice in it. We don't take him inside offensively. We practice out in the wind all the time. But this was different. I mean, I don't know what the gusts were. I don't know what it said, but it sure seemed like it was pretty. There was some nasty conditions.
Did you think that you had to pitch a shutout in the second half on your defense, and did you communicate that at all to those guys?
No, but that's what I was thinking going in, and I thought it was we had to make the decision there in the third quarter of whether we wanted to take the win in the fourth quarter or third quarter. I thought it was important to get off to a good start, so we wanted to pin them down, and it worked out well for us. We ended up just getting a field goal there and making it 7-6, but I wasn't sure whether I wanted to hold off, but I didn't want to give them the ball in the wind to start the third quarter. I wanted to try to get some momentum going for us, and I thought we were able to do that. We were able to get 2 good 3-and-outs and get field position there to start the third quarter.
On the final interception, can you walk through what you were trying to do? Because it looked like you brought a blitz and then Whaley overplayed that slant. What happened on that blitz?
Yeah, well, we tell them that to sit and play with blitz feet on that particular defense, that it's got to be 1, 2, 3 throw, or the quarterback's going to get hit. They couldn't pick it up, and so they actually went to it 2 times in a row. The first time he made a good break, the guy caught the ball, and the second time he jumped it, and good job by him. It's taking the coaching and playing discipline and not backing up out of there. Because in that situation, you don't have any help behind you, so that's in that situation of the game when it's that close. You got to give them credit. he just went and made a play.